Hey guys, welcome to part 2. I'm going to do the tea reading right after I read you guys what the oracle card is all about. So in our last reading, I pulled 2 different tarot decks, and then where did my card go? Okay, there we go. Cup of tea. We had pulled the cup of tea for our advice card, which I think is so funny because I'm about to read a cup of tea. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more in-depth definition of this particular oracle card. So let's find the cup of tea. Oh, and I went like right to it. Wow. Oh, it's all about reflection, patience, and reassessment. Card meaning: a cup of tea provides you with a moment of quiet. Savor the process and stay present. This brewing takes time, just as a tricky situation takes time to develop. A quick reaction may not be the way to go. Have patience and let things ripen. Just as an infusion of herbs takes time to come to full potency, magical work rarely produces instantaneous results. That's truth. Remember, a watched pot never boils. My mom would always say that. Let it do its work on its own and trust in your process. Use the time to reflect on the situation and how you feel about it, and reassess your perspective. The cup of tea card reminds you that perhaps all is not as it seems, which is exactly what the cards are saying. If you need to go back, listen to part 1. But basically, we had somebody who was feeling insecure, but they wanted to come in with the Page of Cups energy, like they had a message or a confession or apology for you. And then in the present, we had the Knight of Cups. So they have decided to move forward and to bring this message to you. And then we had the King of Cups. So they're finally like stepping into this power and recognition that they've always been able to be this kind of provider, and take their proper seat in the throne. Right? Okay. So, reflection: are there lessons that you can learn from a difficult situation that you haven't considered yet? We like this. Cup of tea. Well, let's get to the cup of tea. So, ask your final questions if you've got any. I'm going to release the last bit of tea leaves. And then we ask the spirit guides, what does my collective need to know? What does my collective need to know? Last sip for good luck. What does the collective need to know? Well, we've spilled a bit of the cup of tea, so there is a surprise coming in. I like that. Right? Somebody's like overzealous and excited about this coming in. Make you guys wait while I clean up. Damn, I should have like napkins around here, huh? There we go. Okay. What does the collective need to know about this situation on the cards? Somebody's definitely traveling because it was overflowing a few times. Wow. All right, let's see if I see anything over here first. Batman, or yeah, it's like some kind of cloak, or maybe like they've been cloaking their emotions from you. They've been hiding behind a facade, behind a costume. Oh, wow. Well, when I like step back and look at it, I see some kind of creature, like a dog or a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. It's got pointy ears. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's like totally a little cat. And I love that because we had the cats come up in all 3 cards. Yeah, there was a cat that came up in all 3 cards. And the 2 lovebirds on the first, the Fool. Okay. The cat's facing to the left, away from the cup. So who is that ever in the cat energy representing the cat? It might be the feminine. They're kind of looking away. They're like, I'm just going to focus in this direction. I'm not going to try to think about this. That's interesting. But we do have this cat energy coming up. And the tea today is like orange and yellow. So I'm getting a tabby cat with some stripes. Just saying. Okay, let's get to it. In chronological order, definitely have a lot of snake energy on the rim right now. So that's like you or your specific person is going through this shedding currently. And it's birthing something new. It's like through this shedding, they're finally able to plant the proper seeds consciously. I see like a little bug under there too. I don't know what kind of bug. It does have wings. Maybe it's been like annoying to go through this shedding process, like a little gnat, a little fly. But that's the only way that it was going to happen for you to consciously become more fertile with your true purpose, your passions, what you really want. But a lot of shedding here. It literally, the leaves look like the snake skin has totally just shed off, and they're going through this shedding currently, like leaving the last little bit behind before the new year starts. You know, it's really funny. There's a cat hair in here too, with all the cats coming up on the card. And the cat hair is connecting these 2 different leaves. Wow. So it almost feels like you guys have been tethered. Like there's this entire time has been a string attached to both of you. Really interesting. You're gonna feel like the shedding process was finally done. They're recognizing that then we, in timeline, chronological order, as soon as this shedding comes to a slow or seems to be a halt for a moment, that's when they come into this recognition, like within a week, that you guys are still connected and have this connection with this cat hair there. And then there's another smaller shedding or awakening. And then that kind of just trails down into the new year. I do see, maybe that's going to make snake energy could also be that you can't like trust everyone around you, or maybe it's going to stem some kind of jealousy within someone. So if there was a third party, because we did get the 3 of Cups in reversal in the last reading, it could make somebody jealous or upset, or if somebody, whatever third party situation, could be family, friend, work situation. That could mean like you'll have to change your job to be in this relationship, and somebody that might upset somebody, or a family member that didn't want you guys together, that could upset them. A friend who gave you the opposite advice is potentially like jealous that you're choosing love because they might not have it yet, something like that. because it does flow down into the Mars energy, which overall means there will be some kind of conflict within making this decision, but it's okay because it is a necessary journey that you have to take. Just 2 things really for this month, maybe one in January. Some kind of family situation, or like you're having to just close off ends with like a financial matter, but it's really small. I don't think it's like any major bill or anything unexpected, or like, you know, it's just something to know there is a leaf there. Yeah, currently we're going through this awakening, and it has to do with this new beginning. You're recognizing that we definitely have a new beginning here. We had the Fool card. We're also having the Heart key that crosses over into the faith position. So it's like we're just trusting faith. Oh my God, I love this. I didn't mention this before, but there was a mermaid on the Knight of Cups, on the King of Cups card. I switched these out here. And we also have a mermaid here. Or it might be a shark. Which a shark was under there. Oh my God. Sharks are like, wow, sharks are so cool. Sharks have been around since prehistoric times. They hold so much internal wisdom, like ancient knowledge within them. And they can communicate with one another, underwater, because it might also be, there's dolphins in this other card. So mermaids, sharks, dolphins, like all of them probably communicate with this sonar energy. Telepathic communication is coming to me. Like you guys just, again, you're tethered, you're connected somehow. And this awakening, it's like this shark or this mermaid is swimming straight down towards the future placement. Like they know what they want and they're going for it. Because now they have the wisdom that they've drawn from the faith position towards the future, because the bottom of the cup is the future. Wow, super cool. This new beginning starts at the end of the month or into next month. You're going to have like a big gathering in January. Maybe you guys finally come together physically, or you're going to a big party, but there's a lot of congregation at the end of January. And we've got love here too. It's like love has been pretty absent for all of currently and into most of December, and either at the end of December or early January is when these emotions start to trickle back in. And it crosses over with this union, physical union or gathering. Yeah, I really think that you guys are going to come together in January. It's giving boat. It's giving like there's a little boat in between this gathering into the heart space. So like somebody has to travel to meet each other. But that's right over love. Venus is super prominent. And and journey with Jupiter. Let's see. Or no, Saturn. Somebody has to release something. Or maybe somebody's going to feels a little lost in this, but a wish is coming true with this. Something has to be lost in order for this wish to come true, or we have to release something, like with the shedding, in order for this star energy to come through, this wish manifestation coming in. And it has to do with this love. Venus is covered, the star is covered, and Saturn is covered all together with the heart space and this gathering. You guys are definitely coming into union again. And there's like these two leaves right next to each other. They're like little buddies. And one of them is holding their wand, which I find ironic. It could even be like a little, it could be a wand or it could be a broom. So one of them has this broom next to them. You can see the broom on the side. And then same thing, broom is in the back here. Like they weren't ready to get on their broom yet. Then they were ready full force to get on their broom. And now they realize that like they're good, they're settled in right where they are. But the broom energy is still there. Like they've still got their power. They're standing in it. So one person came in on this broom with this power. And the other person, I'm telling you, that's the masculine, because the other divine here is like wearing something like it looks like a dress over these two little leaves. Yeah, it's two hearts coming together. Okay. There's going to be some difference of opinions here when this message comes in at the end of December. It's coming in strong at the end of December, like a straight up message. But I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal or a conflict as you think, or as your person may think. Yeah. Maybe a little, I see another insect, like it looks like a dragonfly again. This dragonfly is flying towards this message. Look up the significance of dragonflies. But I think they're like perseverance, recognition, like they've just got this way about them that no, it's like, even though we don't know where they're going, they know what they're doing. They know where they're going. They know where they need to head towards. And this energy is flying towards the message that's coming in. So they're calling this in. They're coming towards it. There's definitely going to be love. This love affair is starting again, or for the first time. At the end of December. Look at, we've got this person coming in on the little broom again. I can't with it. It's so funny. Wow. Yeah, they're flying in. Okay. Separation ends in the same timeline of this message coming through at the end of December. January, it's like the physical separation ends. I feel like you guys are like literally coming together in the physical at the end of January or somewhere in January. Maybe February, but that's tops. Whoa. This is good. You guys are making moves. Like you're making progress towards making this happen. Heavy energy under the mountain range at the end of January. And we're going to see this. We're going to see this dedication come in. Yeah. Dedication starts to flow in December and it stays steady. I see a seagull. What do seagulls represent? And the seagull is flying towards this progress. It's like the fire finally got under their butt and they're like, yep, I've got to make progress towards flying up that mountain, towards what I want, towards my purpose, towards my passion. Look up dragonflies and seagulls. Okay, and then let me just take a gander at everything else. Yes, a journey definitely has to be made. One of these parties, I don't know if it represents you or your significant person, but one person definitely has to journey to the other. I'm feeling physical because my travel card came up. I'm seeing both of these parties coming together in the physical underneath the fan placement, and that's all correlated with love and Venus, and having to release something in order to be coming together in union. And only one of them is in the travel position here where they have to make the journey towards making this happen. I'm feeling like internal journey, but also very much so external journey. And it's like such a conflict in their mind, but their heart is like, no, we got to do this. There's a big rose leaf over the conflict, so it's like you almost don't even care about the conflict anymore, because this, rose-colored glasses is kind of masking that. It's like it doesn't matter anymore. The conflict doesn't matter. Just listen to the heart with this rose petal energy. There's a lot of good luck surrounding this. The 4-leaf clover is almost totally covered with these leaves, with the snake shedding specifically. So it's like they're just going to have this good energy, positive, new happiness, love, and luck flood in as soon as they shed this, as soon as they let go and shed underneath the knife, underneath the separation. Once all of that lets go and the separation is done, then that energy starts to flow in. This good luck, this love, the recognition that they were seeking earlier with this crescent moon energy, social recognition. Like, so you guys see one another. Others see what you guys have been seeing. Yeah, it's like a shedding, because all these leaves are just kind of like peeling apart. This is a new beginning, 100%. We've got the sun energy also. It's all about happiness, new beginnings, success in this. Somebody's throat chakra is going to close up. Somebody's going to have or is having a really hard time coming through with this confession or apology. They're not wanting to do it. 22 on the clock, 22:55 specifically. Wow. You guys, but an important decision has to be, oh no, we don't, it's like, okay, so you know what's funny about that is Jupiter is the only planetary placement that's not there, which means like they're still deciding on this important decision. There's no leaves there. So that's telling me they've already decided, which is exactly what the card said, because they're no longer presently in the indecisive stage. Presently, they're in the Knight of Cups. They've already decided. They already know that they're bringing this energy forth. But a journey does have to be made. A journey overseas has to be made to this other island. To wherever your person is. I'm just saying whatever I see. Okay, I hope that resonated for you. I'll do a part 3 in the shorts, so I'll see you over there. Again, my name is Kat. This is my channel, Pure Premonitions, where we make more magic. Happy Witchy Wednesday. Bye, guys.